Alright, hey you guys, it's TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Akame Got Killed, episode 21, Kill the Despair. In this episode, I was so not prepared in the slightest for this episode, like, bruh, no, this could not happen. Honestly, I don't even know where to begin, but I guess I'll start from the beginning, because of course, as always, this episode picks up where the last one left off, that Tatsumi has been captured and he has been locked into the prison, and as Death comes to talk to him, of course, and she's pretty much trying to convince him to come back to the Jaegers, and she was like, so you have joined Night Raid, blah blah blah, and she tries to get him to come back, and he is like, I'd rather die. He said, I'd rather die for my cause than come back to the Jaegers. And as Death was like, well, I'll do the execution myself. Then they show, like, Mine. She's about to go save the man that she loves. And Akame stops her, and they have this little, like, conversation talking about, like, she's like, you have really changed Mine. But she means it in a good way. So Akame said she was going to go help her, because if they do it together, they'd be more likely to get him back. So Akame joins in, then Leone comes, and then Agenda comes, and they're all going to go save Tatsumi, because they've lost so many people up to this point. So they're going to go save Tatsumi, which I thought was really awesome. And then they cut back to Kurome, like, she's laying in the bed, and then we see Run and Wave talking to each other. And Kurome, Wave was like, I don't understand why you would have to kill the person that you love. That's crazy. And Kurome was like, well, I can understand that's why she wants to kill Akame, because she loves her. So me personally, I don't understand that concept, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. But Kurome, and then like Kurome like rubs her hair, and there's hair coming out like she is dying. And Kurome is pretty much like, I don't have enough time, and she starts like muttering to herself. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so kudos to Chelsea, because Chelsea, even after death, she still technically took out Kurome, because Kurome is still dying anyways. So Chelsea is awesome. And then after that, they show Tatsumi. He's like in the middle of this huge like arena, and the minister, he like gives this whole, well, not the minister, the emperor gives this whole speech about how Night Raid has been running rampant in the capital, and them like making plans about overthrowing the capital and all this kind of stuff is preposterous. They ain't gonna do nothing, blah blah blah. And Tatsumi just like, he looks kind of scary up there, like, and they had him on a cross. I don't know how I feel about that, but he was just looking on while the emperor was talking, and the minister, after he finished, the minister was like, you did a really good job. And then they left, and Budo was like, of course the minister is running away, blah blah blah. So now Budo is there to watch as Death take out Tatsumi, and as Death walks up to him, and she like slices his shirt and says that, I know you're stronger than this, let me see your will to live, blah blah blah. And right when she was about to kill him, Agenda like blew up the arena, and as Death like fell down. So several stories actually. And we see like Mine and Leone and Agenda and Susano all like, and they all just came to save Tatsumi, which I thought was so awesome. And Akame. And like the show Akame, she's taking out all these people, trying to get to Tatsumi's and Crucio, because that's pretty much the key to him being able to use his Imperial arms, and without it he can't use it, or he can't activate it. And then she was taking out people left and right, and then Mine and Leone were fighting, Budo. And Budo, he is scary. He is very, very scary. Like, I don't understand why he is so scary. And he's pretty much like, he reminds me of Thor or Zeus, because he can use lightning, which is pretty awesome. But while they're fighting him, he's pretty much like, y'all ain't nothing to me, blah, blah, blah. Mine is deliberately putting herself in danger so that way she can use Pumpkin to a better advantage. And which it was so, oh my god, this episode, I don't understand. So after all of that, they show Najinda and Susanoo, they're fighting Esdeath, and Esdeath is on a completely different level. And Najinda used to be above Esdeath, like she used to be a general over Esdeath, and now Esdeath could probably wipe the floor with Najinda, which is kind of scary. So Esdeath, she froze time and crushed Susanoo's core, and then Najinda gave pretty much the last bit of her life force to Susanoo so he could go back into his trump card mode. I can't remember the name of it. It's very long. And while all this was happening, like Leone and Mine, they were still fighting Budo, and Mine was literally about to die. And Budo shot this huge beam. It was pretty much like Dragon Ball Z all over again. But Mine's beam trumped Budo's. Like literally she shot him into the sky. Like a huge light beam just went into the sky, and then you see him fall from the sky and land on the ground, and literally all of this is black. So Mine won, but in turn she was pretty much killing herself. And Tatsumi, like Akame came at the right time because she gave Tatsumi his sword, and well, she cut him down and gave him his sword, and Tatsumi saved Mine, and it was so sweet. And then Tatsumi and everybody, like Susanoo was still fighting Esdeath, and he was going to fight her to the end. And Najinda and Leone and Kame got away. Tatsumi was carrying Mine, and he was running as fast as he could so he could try to save her, try to heal her injuries, and she pretty much told him to stop. And she said that I don't have regenerative abilities like Leone does, and he laid her down on the ground and he was crying, and Mine was like, why are you crying? You're supposed to be a man. And I just, it was so sad. I really did tear up watching this part. And Mine was like, I'm so happy that I fell in love with you. And she was like, I love you. And they kissed, and then she was gone. And that was just in. So I was like, wait a minute, what? What? My jaw dropped open. I was just like, wait a minute. There's no possible way that after all of that, Mine is dead. No, that's no, that is not okay. No, I refuse. I refuse to accept that. I refuse. Mine is still alive. She just passed out from pain because she survived almost being blown up by Suryu. She can survive this. I believe in you, Mine. I believe in you. You're not allowed to die, Mine. But literally, Tatsumi was calling out to her, and then it went to the credits. I was like, why? Why do you do this to me? I don't understand. And then at the end, they show like Kurome and Akame fighting, so, and the name of it really gives it away because it was like kill the little sister. So this next episode is about to get really interesting. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this turns out. I'm praying that Mine is still alive. Mine needs to be alive. I mean, I understand that a lot of people have died, but no, Mine is not allowed to die. No, that's not okay. That's never, not now, nor has ever been okay. Too many of my favorite characters have been taken out, so I want Mine to still be alive. But anyways, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this episode. I know I'm so late, but I've been having technical difficulties. It has really deterred me from wanting to record, so I'm gonna keep trucking forward. But as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.